Right, we're here with Dave in U City, and we were called in to redo the shower floor here, which you can see has a beautiful shower and bathroom that he had just redone. And Dave, you called us like 2 weeks after you had this done. Is that right? 2-3 weeks?
About 2-3 weeks. What happened is the floor started popping, and after investigation with you, it turned out that just the wrong floor adhesive was used mastic rather than plaster, if I've got that right.
Mortar.
Mortar.
Yep.
And so I went ahead and pulled it up on your advice. It came up a whole lot more quickly and easier than we had anticipated.
For sure.
And then set everything up. You came in and you knocked it out in however many hours.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's good to go.
Cool. So yeah, basically, mastic is what was used originally, which is an adhesive, and we've talked about several things now at this point about how we do showers and different things we do to make sure that they last for a good long time, 30, 40 years. But yeah, that's definitely something you don't want to use, and you know now, obviously, right. the mastic, and I guess a good reason why hiring someone that you know the first time around is going to do a good job is important. I know you got a great price on it the first time because it was family help.
Right.
And he did an awesome job. I told you that when I walked in. He did a great job cutting and installing it. I thought the aesthetics were really nice. Just made a simple error that cost a little bit of time.
And ultimately, since I'm the homeowner, I should double check on everything, and so it's ultimately my fault for not making sure the product was the correct product.
Yeah.
Because I've done a bunch of stuff. I did the framing on this, and I hung the drywall, and so I know a little bit about stuff, and I just didn't know enough about the products, and I just should have read a little bit more.
Yeah, and unfortunately, and then we even saw after I had told you that I think it was a mastic, and probably on the phone, that was my guess. When you said that was popping up in 2 or 3 weeks, the problem with mastics is that it's a glue product, which means when water gets on it, it'll dissolve, and even if it doesn't get enough water, it will oxidize and rust, and your grout lines will turn brown over time. But yeah, so the bucket said not to use it, but the thing is, you go into your Home Depots and stuff like that, and you have a contractor that doesn't know what they're doing. The Home Depots and Menards, they tell you to use that stuff in showers. So
right. The family member was told that that's appropriate for use in the shower, and but I guess that's one of those things where buyer beware, and you should do the due diligence and double check stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, or hire someone you're very trusted, you have good confidence in. So hopefully in the future, I know we're coming back, it sounds like, to do some drywall work in here in the other rooms. And so you were happy with the overall experience?
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to getting this thing done so I can get everything finalized with the permit process and sign it off and get the city out of I don't have hair, but out of my hair.
All right, well, it sounds good. We appreciate it, and we'll maybe do a quick one after we do the drywall too. But in the meantime, I know you haven't had time to test it and run water on it, but I know you said you're happy with the aesthetic and everything so far. But
it looks good, and if there's a problem, you'll come back.
I will. I think you know that, right? I think you can tell. So, and you would recommend us to other people?
Sure, absolutely.
All right. Well, thanks, Dave.
Take care. Thanks.